Are the mics working? Dude, oh my god, this is so botched.
Guys, welcome back to the Botch Pod. We are fortunate enough to be here in Luxor Steak and Lobster with Tony Deniro, located on the UB North?
It's UB South.
UB South campus on Main and Winsburg. I already forgot that. I made sure. But that's why it's a Botch Pod, all right, guys? And let me give you the quick intro. You guys have low expectations, but our quality is even lower, so let's get right into this.
Shout out Luxor.
Shout out Luxor. They gave us some beautiful seafood plates.
No, chicken rolls.
These are chicken rolls.
Yeah, they got seafood rolls, chicken rolls.
Chicken rolls.
They're really known for the steak and lobster. That's what we came here for tonight.
Okay.
Steak and lobster, man, at the Luxor, man.
They also have beautiful, really nice, comfy seats here. I couldn't be happier. This is the most comfortable I've been doing a podcast. This is great. These are nice. They're elevated.
Trying to talk like
in about 40 minutes when I put a couple more down.
Yes.
So
We're here with the one and only
the one and only
Tony Deniro.
Tony Deniro, and I'm here with the one and only Buffalo ass Buck.
Right there.
Yes.
Big Tone, Little Tone.
Tailgate Tone, Big Tone.
Tailgate Tone and Big Tone, baby.
Tag Team Tones is in the building tonight.
What you got going on tonight?
Man, it was a busy day, but I'm not going to say much. I'm going to plead no comment on that. I have to. No comment.
I appreciate you linking us up tonight. You
Yeah,
know what
no
I'm saying?
doubt, man.
I know you're a busy man. So
No, man, I wanted to do this, man.
appreciate
It was just finding time when I'm back in town, and now we're here and we're getting it done for the Bills Mafia family, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's get into your story a little bit.
Okay.
Well, before we do that, hold on. Let's get in for the people who don't know, listening at home and maybe watching at home. What do you do, and basically, what position do you run? We know you're linked up with certain people, but I'll let you explain that and everything to them.
Okay, all right. So I'm the manager for Benny the Butcher's music label, BSF, the Black Soprano Family. It's a Buffalo-based music label. I'm his manager for that. I'm also his point guy, his day-to-day guy. I'm normally, doing whatever we got to do to get the job done, whether it's driving, making the call, situating certain stuff. I do a lot of different roles, but overall, it's just, Mr. Get the job done, man. We get the fucking job done. We know somebody for anything, and that's what we do, man. We just are expanding and, and working at the same time,
Cool. So you're the guy that Benny goes to if he needs something done and he doesn't have the time, type of thing. And you know what? Maybe anybody really.
Yeah, he's got, and there's a few of us like me, so I'm not going to take all the credit because I don't like to toot my own horn. Benny sometimes introduces me as his secret weapon. So I like to stay the secret weapon and not the, front street weapon.
You're right.
But that's one of the roles. Another role is we do everything BSF. We have a sports agency called Big Sports Firm. Same thing, it's owned by me, City Boy Benny, and our boy Jake, our brother Jake. And we're looking to kick that off this year a little more. So we're probably going to start off small, just maybe doing merch for some of the guys that we already have good relationships with. But same thing, try to get them deals, sponsorships, stuff like that.
Okay.
You probably see our boy Dion Dawkins with one of these, the big snowman.
I've seen it.
Got the same one, but that's the family thing. So we're going to try expanding with the family and the Big Sports Firm this season too.
Cool.
Dope.
Yeah. What do you got here?
How do I get a BSF chain?
AJ, you're right there, man. This is you're so close and don't even know.
One day.
Right.
One day.
Because we share that same strong love for the Buffalo Bills, so it makes us already connected.
It's all about the city.
Exactly.
It's all about the city.
And the Bills, because we know this year coming up.
Ooh,
Be our
baby.
year.
Oh, I can't wait. Too much time ahead of us. We need to get there. I feel like it needs to be September now.
We were in Kansas City. They brought us down on the sideline.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, it was cool. They hooked it up. We got to be on the sideline. Diggs and Benny exchanged the pass, you know, and we were really repping hard. We went down there with 10 of us, and we went down there with 10 of us, and we were really tearing it up in the stands. Like when the Bills scored, we were the only ones doing the chant because there's only 10 of us.
Right.
And the whole area was all Kansas City fans.
Yeah.
So
You're
you know,
on uncharted
it gets
territory.
to a point, and we're like, you know, near the end when it got a little back and forth, you know, we're like, it got to that fuck you point where we're like, kick your ass, come up here, bitch. Fuck you, no, fuck you, come up here. You know, and now we're getting to that point.
Yeah.
And he's trying to huddle his boys together, but, you know, we're looking at him like, man, we'll throw you over the railing.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah, right?
No, but yeah, it got a little tension. You know, but
That's what it's all about.
It was, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a sport. We had fun. We were just in Vegas for the Pro Bowl. Dion brought us down there. We were in the suite. It was cool. Me, Benny City, and afterward we went to Andreas that night. We were going to Andreas a bunch of times when we were out there. Once you know, Pat Mahomes had the section right next to us, man. I'm like, I want to fuck him up, man. So bitch.
And his
Hang on,
brother.
bleep that out. I'm sorry. I just feel like he's so soft. I can't believe he beat. I can't believe he came out on top. Because see, Josh, he's ready for combat. He's like running into the action. He don't care if there's a big man coming. He's running at him, trying to
goddamn animal.
And then you got Mahomes sliding before they even come to hit him and ducking and dodging. Just like,
I mean, look at the week
Put
after.
fucking tampons in it and shit. You know?
him and his brother. I'm like,
Oh, don't even get me started on my brother.
you know how they say hard work pays off? For somehow, that game was the only time hard work didn't pay off. But I know they worked hard too. The Chiefs shout them out. But I felt like we worked harder and we got a more
You know, there was a
give
lot
me
of
some action team, man.
there was a lot of things that came into that, and
Yeah, but
strategy.
you can't change. You
Yeah.
can't
Luck
change
of
the
the
past.
draw too. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
and
saying?
luck of the draw too. You
Yeah.
know, with the coin flip.
Right, the coin flip. I know. I was thinking, I wish he would have stayed because, you know, the first coin flip, I think he went with heads. Or maybe it was tails.
in the very beginning.
Yeah, and then the second coin toss, he switched up his thing when I was like, you should just stop. In my head, I was like, stay the same. And then
Stick
he
with what you went. Don't switch
first
up.
pick, and
Switch
he
up.
switched it up. Nothing against him, but, you know.
Yeah. No, it happens. It happens. You know.
Right.
It's-
He's a quarterback, not a fucking gambling, coin tossing motherfucking picker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we love
Goddamn
Josh,
good
man.
quarterback at that too.
The best.
We're the best. The best.
I love how he basically told the Pro Bowl to fuck off because they're like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, man, you want to come play? He's like, you can't have Josh as an option, number one. Like,
I was the option pick.
no, I'm good.
You're gonna ask
I'm
me
done.
now?
Nah, forget about it.
The Pro Bowl's a joke anyway.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl's a popularity contest.
Yeah, it was like, you know what, though? Just being, that was my first Pro Bowl I went to, I learned that really all the guys in the Pro Bowl, I hope this ain't a secret, but they ain't there to play football. They're ready for the party that night. We was having
hell
fun that
yeah.
night. We were all out, high-fiving. Like, that shit was cool as
How
fuck at
was
night.
that? So you were at the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. It was,
I saw you guys on Instagram. First of all, I saw you guys. You guys were doing like, I mean, I don't even know. Like, I don't know how your mind handles it. You were everywhere in like the matter of. I swear, were you at the hockey game at a certain
No, we
point?
went to,
I saw you
okay.
with Dion.
We didn't go to that hockey game. We were busy. But we had the celebrity basketball game, Floyd's game.
I saw that. I saw you were at that.
Stefan Diggs, Dion, and his brother, Trayvon Diggs. And even our boy Rick High from BSF, they were all on the same team against Floyd's team.
Yeah.
And then Benny performed at halftime, so that was cool to be at that. And then
Then right after that, you guys were somewhere else.
ringside at the fight, I forget them two guys, but that was a crazy ass Vegas fight. People were going nuts in there. It was
I can't imagine.
It was like a Spanish holiday and that shit. So we're like, you know, we're there just. It was crazy in there. That was crazy.
And then I saw you guys after, not to bring up anything, but I mean, you guys were like partying.
Yeah,
Like,
later,
I saw some stories. I'm like, damn.
Right after that, we were at what was that? The baby show, hanging out with Memphis Bleak. He invited Benny to his area, so we were hanging out with him in his section, and then from there we went to Floyd's club, and then AB and everybody was in there. So, you know, AB
saw those
knows
pictures,
Benny
yeah.
through the music, so
Yeah.
we shouted that out. It was cool.
How's Floyd? Did you talk to him at all?
Yeah. He likes Benny. We were kind of surprised because he came up and knew a lot about Benny that we didn't even know he knew.
Really?
So,
Really?
you know,
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather. Floyd the Money Man, Mayweather.
That is
He
the money
knew
man,
all
too.
about Benny.
That
And
is
then he
the
posted
man.
him on his Instagram,
Did
which
he?
was even cool.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, hell yeah. He posted him and tagged him. He basically said what he was saying to us in the club, like real rap, and then tagged Benny. And she had like 100 and something thousand likes on it. Benny got a whole bunch of new followers off of it. And
Good.
it was just lit. It was good to see the support. And, you know, he's like, call me in the morning. Not knowing Benny don't even have his number. Like,
Someone as much as Paul as Floyd Mayweather. That's
see
crazy.
you in the morning.
Yeah.
No, but we all connected, and he, like I said, he loves Benny, and now the next day we went right back and we're hanging there again with him and everything, so it's all love. And,
It's really cool.
yeah.
Let's go.
Buffalo's expanded.
So, I heard that Floyd owes Logan Paul
Does he? I don't
a
know.
bunch of money.
Oh.
Floyd owes Logan Paul a bunch of money.
What are you gonna ask him about it? Like he knows?
No, I don't know. I'm just bringing it up. I'm talking to you.
No. I did hear.
Is that
I
a
did
rumor
hear.
online?
I heard that. There's some talks about it. I don't know what to believe.
Somebody brought it up to Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, they brought it up to him, and he was like, listen, I don't get checks. Like, I've gotten checks 6 years later from fights. It's like,
Right.
it takes time.
Yeah, probably when you're dealing
I don't know.
with that type of
You're doing that type of money.
money and
It's a lot of money.
right.
Who them people are?
I can tell you too, and you know what though, just I don't know about that whole situation, but I know in our situation, a lot of these corporate companies, like when they sponsor us, Monster Energy, whoever it might be, these sponsors for whatever reason, they take way too long to pay the money. All these corporate people.
Is there a certain time limit on it?
I'm not sure.
Because like in certain
feel
things,
like
in certain aspects
sponsorship
of life, it
deals
should be within 90 days or so.
That might be,
Yeah.
yeah, that
30,
might be
is
the
it 30?
contract.
I don't know.
I think it's even longer than that.
Beverage companies are
Really?
mostly 30, but I'm
Beverage,
saying, like,
yeah.
did Benny get paid for Floyd's halftime show or whatever? Or did
Yeah,
he just
actually
do
he
that?
did. It was a charity, but he did get paid for it. So
Okay.
that was just
Did
because
he actually
they
get the
offered-
money though? or
No,
what
no,
was
no.
it?
When we went there and got our VI, like all our
Yeah.
credentials, they hand them an envelope with money in it at that table, like walking through the tunnel.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
So,
sense.
but yeah, he would have did that for free, but it was just he did do a reduced rate just because it was a charity. He didn't charge him like what he normally gets for a show. He just accepted something to do it for the
He
charity.
probably just did what, 1 or 2 songs?
Yeah, 3 songs. Yeah, 3 songs. Yep. They had another girl there that was right before him. She was from Houston, matter of fact. She did good too. She opened up and then he came right behind her. Did Johnny P. Caddy for the first time.
Was that before he was out?
No, that was just after it came out. So it was like maybe the day
Sounds
after.
like hit, dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like
You know, like a couple days later, how you said we were doing all that traveling?
Yeah.
So we were in Vegas like them 3 days.
Yeah.
Flew right to New York City and performed at halftime for the Brooklyn Nets. Same thing,
Oh,
3
okay.
songs. The Brooklyn Nets took big care of us. Shout out Brooklyn Nets. They gave us a suite. Let
Really?
us bring like 10 people. Benny brought his daughters out there. And then, halftime he performed 3 songs. They had the dancers going crazy. But that was some shit we never did before. That was raw, man. That was badass. Brooklyn Nets, man.
That's cool. The Nets, man. So you're into some big names here.
Yeah, man.
You're pushing.
And guess what? Afterward, we went to their private. They got like a restaurant under the stadium there, and then we ran into. If you seen on my phone, Tyreek from Power.
Okay.
There was a bunch of
Yeah.
celebrities
Yeah, I
there.
saw that.
Yeah.
My boy City Boy told Tyreek that Tommy Egan. I'm Tommy Egan's big cousin, man. He ain't got shit on me. So we gonna get me in Power Season 5 coming soon. You might see me. But if not Power, coming soon.
So
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
You're like fucking Tommy's uncle.
Yeah, young uncle though, because I'm only in my 30s. you know what I
Cousin.
mean? So-
Cousin. Well,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
your
gonna be his
cousin.
big
You're only in
cousin.
your 30s?
Yeah, I'm 35.
Okay, yeah. I was honestly gonna put you younger than that.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm
30?
35, man.
35?
Yeah, I sometimes tell people I'm 30, depending on who I'm talking to.
I wasn't even going 30 to be honest with you. I didn't know. He's the one who knows you. But I
Some
was
people
pushing
think I'm
I
older.
was
That's
pushing
why sometimes I gotta say I'm 35.
I
Some
was
people
pushing
are-
28. I'm not even kidding
Thank
you.
you,
I was
bro.
pushing 28.
Thank
I'm really not.
Thank you, man.
28. I think that's a fucking valid number.
Tommy's cousin.
Tommy's big cousin.
Tommy's big cousin.
So how'd you I mean, I don't know if it was through Buffalo. Like, But how did you meet up and start doing this with Benny?
Okay, well, at about this point, I mean, we always kind of I always knew of Benny. I was away for a little while, and he was kind of blowing up at this time when I was away. So when I came home, a lot of people were like, "Yo, man, you got to check this out." But it's like he was always rapping 2 Chainz Benny, man. I'm a Buffalo guy, so we all, just like he might have had a Lenova slice, I might have heard of Benny. He might have heard of Buffalo's a small town, so So, but long story short, how we really connected is one of my barbers growing up. I always had a barber from Urban Cuts, and he knew Dredd, who hangs around with Conway, Chef Dredd they call him.
Okay.
So when I came back home, I was talking to a couple of the guys.
Oh boys,
they turn it up a little bit. Turn it up a notch.
Turn the music up a little bit. They turn it back down.
It was a good song. It was a good song. They got lit. They're like, hang on here. They're going crazy.
We're going for a minute. That's all right.
But so yeah, basically I had some music stuff I was pursuing, and then he brought me to a pop-up one day and introduced me to Benny and Conway and everything. So I met him that day, but I was doing promotional skits and stuff too. So at the same time I was dealing with Benny's main man, City Boy, getting ski masks from him and talking a little bit here and there and doing promo videos.
Yeah.
I think that's when I started following you on Instagram, honestly.
Yeah, I was doing these crazy skits.
You're doing all these skits and shit on Instagram.
Yeah, I was doing crazy skits. And then, City and I was working with a local director too, Slim Gus. Shout him out. Okay. He used to involve me in a lot because with me doing the skits, I had a lot of good connections at different locations. So Gus one day hit me up too, I'm doing this video for Benny and El Camino, Rayful Bags. This is one of the first videos I helped out on, and he's like, I need this location. I'm looking for a car mechanic shop, and I got somebody for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm Tony Deniro.
Yeah, baby.
Anybody with the name Tony, this is a secret thing. Anybody with the name Tony, he's probably got someone for anything. You might need a plumber.
Just ask Tony.
Do you need a plumber? Do you need a mechanic? You want some lasagna, pizza and wings?
My plumber right here.
Plumbing and heating right there. There you go. Well, so you normally know somebody for anything. So I started doing some stuff with Gus. And again, just that small world. I'm dealing with City Boy. I'm dealing with Gus. So it all just fit together. And they're like, yo, we want to bring you on the team officially. And it's just too many. Too many coincidences, I guess you'd call it, that are all connected, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's a small world type shit like
exactly.
that.
Buffalo's a super small world.
That's
so
I've learned that over just doing different things in social media and stuff like that. Not even social media. Before I did this, I think our most important feature is talking to people. It's the more people you know, the more things and not to sound greedy or anything like that, but the more things you have an opportunity to or you can get. I can sit there for fuck's sake, I can sit here at a bar, I can sit anywhere in a bar, meet somebody that's a mechanic type shit, become good friends with it. And somebody talked to me about that a couple years ago, and they're like, I talk to all these people, everybody I talk to, I use them as a contact, and I always keep them in my contact. I keep them in my head list. If I ever need it or whatever, I'll keep it a friendship with them. And it's not a greed thing. It's just it's networking. I guess you could say.
And that's how we are even out of town. That goes back to that whole point man thing. It might just be me, Benny, and maybe a security guy. So people always want, hey Benny, I got this for you, or hey Benny, I do videos. We're all over the world, so Benny always be like, here, take Tone's number, and I'll take their number and I'll save it in Phoenix studio, Chicago cameraman. So on my phone I might have, might even be a weed guy, LA, free weed, LA. You know what I mean? So it's you got to contact, and that's how I save a lot of things in my phone by the city that they're from and stuff like that. And we only want to deal with the best in the city. So
of course,
you know what I mean. So
that's why you're on the Botch pod.
That's why we're here. The best. So best of the Bills Mafia. We're at the good old Luxor.
Also, best restaurant in Buffalo.
Right there.
Also the worst podcast in the world.
Best No, this is the best, man.
Best podcast in the world technically has been taken by
We're joking.
Right.
No Jumper, but
This
we
is
have
by
to say
far.
what.
Oh, okay.
I'm
We
gonna
have
put
to
it
say
on
what.
record right now. This is by far the best podcast in Buffalo.
Definitely.
But
I'll give you that.
This is the best,
jokes.
worst podcast.
It's the best podcast in Buffalo.
we say it as jokes.
For Buffalo, yeah. No, it's
jokes.
all part
It's
of
the worst podcast in
part
the
of-
You
world.
know what? I think this is
character
one of the
jokes.
best because you guys got real relationships, all right? You know Big Tone.
Yeah, we do.
You know Benny the Butcher. You know
Yes, we
Dion.
Yeah.
Who more do you need to know? You know the
Exactly.
best. Like
Exactly.
you got people in your phone that other people wish they could call. This is the
This
first
is the
Buffalo
guy right
podcast I did. So
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay, good. First Buffalo podcast, baby.
You've been
heard it
to
here
a lot
first.
of podcasts.
I've been to a lot. I
You've been
normally
sitting in the background. I
I
know.
sit in the background. I've been at No Jumpers and
you been
all
at No
those-
Jumpers?
I was gonna say.
You met Adam?
Yes.
Adam,
Oh, Adam is one of
shouted
my-
you out in one that I watched with Benny. It was just Benny, and Benny's been on No Jumper like what?
Yeah,
fucking
like
5
three-
times.
Wait, hold on. I've never even realized that. Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Benny's been on No
Actually?
Jumper like 5 times, and he was
Adams.
like shout out Tony Deniro, like
Yeah.
I was like,
Adam
oh shit,
is-
he's sitting back
Dude,
here.
Adam is one of my favorites, man. Like,
Yeah,
that is
he's a
like,
good dude,
if I
man.
have a fucking idol, that guy. Because that
He
guy
is.
does
He's
nothing
got
but
shit
work.
going on, right? He works hard and he plays hard. You know, he's got
He
shit going
plays
on.
real hard. Not even to mention everything. Oh, man, he is.
plays hard on OnlyFans.
Oh, he plays hard on OnlyFans, baby.
Oh shit! I don't know about that. I know
He
he's got a
plays
good
real
selection
hard.
of ladies. Now I know
Oh,
that.
he's got everything he
I
wants.
gotta give him that.
Yeah, he's got every man's dream. I'll put it that way. Adam, man, Adam. That's good.
And he's good at that thing where you catch.
The kendama. I got into the kendama.
He does that
because
shit all the time. Like
I have a kendama back at home. That's the reason I bought one. Actually, it's because of Adam. I'm not as good as him by any means. I gave it up a couple years ago. But like when he first started that shit, I was into it.
you're like,
I'm
yeah,
alright,
figure that shit out.
I can
What's that?
spike the ball. I can't do anything else.
It's
though.
tough.
It's real
that
hard.
shit
It's
is tough.
You thought if you can master that, you can master all them bitches he masters.
I don't
hang
know
on.
about that.
I mean-
Is this how he does it? Let me get this shit down.
Fucking Adam, man. Damn. So you got relations everywhere across the whole nation, basically.
Yep.
You guys ever expanded outside of the country?
At the end of April, we're on tour overseas. I just went and put my shit in for my passport, paid to get it expedited.
Yep.
$280.
Yep.
Took my picture. Now I'm waiting for it to come in the mail.
You
So
can't even smile for it. Did you smile for
they
it?
told me that.
They
I couldn't
told
believe it. I'm like,
You can't smile for it,
right?
right?
Like, no, you can't smile. I'm like, why not? I can't.
They gotta
give you
see
a
them
little bit.
ears, dude. They gotta see everything.
That's fucking nuts.
Nothing. My
I look
passport-
like one of them guys from the movie, like I'm going over there to do like a bank robbery.
You're telling me.
Like,
You're
I got
telling
this-
me. I wear a hat 24/7 for a reason.
It's one of them movies, Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Like George Clooney in that
get
motherfucker
flagged.
picture. I'm like,
You and I are in the same boat. Then don't worry. Don't worry.
that picture's gonna get me fucking interviewed when I get over there. What are you really doing here?
So you do have plans overseas eventually?
Yeah, the whole end of the month, we got a whole bunch of shows. I was gonna pull it up and tell you, just roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly, we're going overseas. We're gonna be in the UK, Glasgow, Manchester, London, Amsterdam, and Paris.
Okay. Cool.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows at this point. And
hitting the
another
moves?
guy's. Yeah, we're gonna be there, man.
I
We're
think
gonna
you
see what's
might-
going on over there.
Well,
I heard the food sucks. West Side Gun went over there.
You gotta
in Paris.
you gotta get some crepes. I bet.
So West Side's been there.
He's been there. He went there
Amsterdam.
for the fashion shows and stuff.
Amsterdam.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
He said
Yeah,
they feed
Virgil.
you very small portions. So
Yeah,
it sounds
that's-
like I'm gonna have to order like
Paris,
4
like,
dinners
yeah.
every night for
I'll
myself.
give you
Like
that,
how
man. You
eat-
gotta
it's
fill
not
up.
like how you eat in Buffalo.
No, out here. Look at this. No one's even dabbled yet. I think
We're
I'm
about
gonna
to get
take
crazy
a,
on this in a
Yeah, I
minute.
think we are.
I just don't want to have shit in my teeth while we're doing the interview.
Well, no, hey, you know what?
You know,
I'll be
It's
the
a
first.
Botch
I'll be the
pot,
first to
man.
dabble. It is the Botch pot. But
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
we're all gonna give a taste test review here
Yeah.
with both sauces. Do you happen to know what sauce is there?
I don't. But you could do a Dave Portnoy thing, man.
What
It's
is he
one-
got?
That's what I'm
one
hoping
bite,
for.
everybody
Looks like
knows
chicken.
the rules.
One bite.
Ask Unc. He knows. Unc, what sauces do we got? Here goes the owner of Luxor.
Owner of Luxor, baby. Get right in here. Get right in here.
Here he is. The owner's in the building.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Big Luxor in the building.
Good vibes.
Yeah, man.
They got it all here.
Yeah, that sauce right there. That's a sweet chili sauce, and that's one of our special house sauces. That's the Luxor sauce right there.
Luxor
We got the
sauce,
Luxor
sweet
sauce
chili.
and the sweet
We
chili.
got a good kick in there. Trust me.
What's in here? Chicken and cheese.
Chicken egg rolls. That's the
That one's a
egg
chicken
roll.
egg roll.
We got chicken.
Here we
got
go.
salmon.
Official dip, baby. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
There you
that
go.
tip. Come on, taste test.
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
Exactly. Some Portnoy shit. El Presidente.
Yeah, how you liking that?
Come on.
That's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Fire?
He didn't know if
That's
you were allergic
fire.
to seafood because you could have got a seafood.
Fire.
Just the chicken.
Oh my
Fire.
god.
Okay, here we go.
That's
All
so
right.
good. What's the other sauce? What's the other sauce?
That's the Luxor sauce. It's like
This one?
It's like a yum yum sauce.
Yeah, that's the hot yum yum. There you
Try
go.
that.
Double dipper.
Double dip. You're a table breaker, so you know you're gonna double dip.
I think I give a fuck about double dip.
Thank you.
We call double dippers when we're outside joking white people shit.
White people-
And I always say, I'm not white, I'm Italian. This guy's Italian, he's double dipping, he's fucking this shit up for me, man.
Get about it. Hey, yo, man.
What do you think of the
Man,
yum
that
yum,
is-
man?
That is phenomenal sauce.
What size?
I need some of that
I
too.
like the spice.
Hold up.
The chill out sauce.
Go ahead, which one
A
you-
little better.
What y'all thinking?
I think the yum yum sauce. I like that.
That's the Luxor house sauce.
Smooth.
It's smooth.
Nice.
Wow, that's good.
Crazy.
It's beautiful.
Get up in there.
It's great.
Hell yeah, man, we got all
I'm
kinds
triple
of shit.
dipping now.
Triple dipping.
Mushrooms and all kinds of
I
shit.
told him about the lobster burger
Oh, yeah,
because
lobster boy, Luxor burger?
He was putting us onto that.
yeah,
that
because
shit was crazy.
I love lobster, and whenever I eat lobster, I'm never like full. Like I damn near need two. But that burger was some new shit. I'm like, damn, this is how you get full off this
I
shit.
wish you would have told me how to make some.
Man.
It's an Angus beef burger, a quarter pounder burger with a lobster tail on it, but the tail was stuck on
Just-
the burger.
I was telling
Shit
them.
is fire, man.
They're like, is it shredded? I'm like, hell no, it's a big ass lobster
Big
tail
lobster
slapped on the
tail.
top of that thing.
Man, when y'all be out there, come to Luxor, man.
Yeah.
It's about us, man. Cool vibes, good music, good drinks.
Definitely.
You know, good drinks and stuff like that. Good vibes, man. You know, and you can be comfortable.
Yeah.
But we got fine dining. We the home of the tomahawk.
Right.
Can't nobody fuck with us. Can I say fuck with us?
Hell
you can
yeah.
say whatever you want.
Nobody can fuck with us!
Right. And you don't gotta
Nobody
worry
in
about
the fucking
you don't
Luxor.
gotta worry about dressing up. You can come here in your stuff,
You can
comfortable,
dress down.
however you feel.
Come get all the casa motherfucking rainbows.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want here at Luxor on Main
3199 Main
And
Street.
we fucking Bills fans. How about
The
that?
biggest Bills
And we're
fan.
Bills fans.
You're
baby.
gonna see
Work
him.
here. If you're not a Bills fan, you can't even fucking work here.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. That's the first question on the interview. Are you a Bills fan? If you say no, get out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck
Get
off.
There's the
Ah,
door. Walk
fuck
out
out
the
of
door.
here.
Get out of here.
Yes,
Man,
sir. Shout out
love
Luxor,
it.
man.
The hospitality here is phenomenal.
time.
Yeah.
No,
Hospitality here is
absolutely.
phenomenal.
You can never go wrong. That's family right there.
No,
you know?
seriously, you're right.
And those are the only places we go to. Like we would never even meet up here if it wasn't a family spot. 'Cause we go where we know the owners. We don't want to deal with a franchise or something where
Right.
we don't even know who the
That's
hell
also
owns this
like
shit.
the people of Buffalo too. You
Exactly.
know
We
what I mean?
support the
That's,
local
yeah.
business. And
Now, speaking on that though, real
City,
quick.
good neighbors.
Speaking on that, that's actually you bring up a good point. Like, obviously, like when you get as big as Benny, you get as big as you guys. Like you get offers, right? Like,
oh yeah.
you're out of town. You take offers to go to clubs.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Like right now, we're on a little run of doing Tana Talk 4.
Yeah.
It comes out March 11th. Got all types of exclusive features. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so hyped.
No, you gotta be hyped, man. Tana Talk 4, like Benny said, the king is back.
Okay.
There's shit on there. They're trying to get him to change the words. They're like, please
Yeah.
change this verse, or
Is
I
that
can't
the issue
clear it.
with
It's like
the-
some corny shit.
Is that the issue with the like new label deal and shit like that?
No. This ain't even through Def Jam yet. This is still the same old usual. But he said some shit
Well,
on there.
Who's trying to change shit?
I don't want to point him out right now,
Yeah,
but
no,
we're
we don't
gonna
need to do it on
see
the
what
podcast.
happens.
Like in general.
We don't need to do it on a botch pod.
But he says some things about a couple deals and deals that other people got and stuff
Yeah.
like that. He mentions just some real shit because
Sorry,
he's
being a
always kicking
businessman,
real shit.
right? You know?
He's just talking what's on his mind because that's what he does.
Yeah.
And that's what all great artists does, whether it's
Yeah.
a Jay-Z or whoever it might be. But so they're trying to censor my boy. But the thing is, we're gonna see what happens with that.
More
Before
popular
I
you
speak
get,
on it.
more popular you get, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that fucking blows. But at the same time, like Benny is still gonna drop fire.
Exactly.
No matter what it fucking is.
Exactly. They can never
He
censor
could
him
be,
too much.
he could be talking about Legos and it's still gonna be fire.
He's gonna tell you about how
I
they
can
made the Legos,
Yeah.
why those Legos he personally had are better than the other Legos.
Yeah, he'll get intricate. Benny's
What he can
fun
build
build.
with the Legos.
Listen,
My boy will get to that shit.
If you guys don't know, Benny the Butcher tweeted the other day saying he's not the best rapper right now, but I think he said the
Top
second
three.
best, top three or
Top
second
three,
best.
something.
Yeah.
I think he
tweeted
put,
something
who
like
did he
that.
put before him? I think he put J. Cole before him. I think he put someone before
I don't
him.
have Twitter.
I remember
I don't
the
know.
tweet.
I
I
don't have
remember the
Twitter.
tweet. I remember the tweet. He said it,
Damn.
and I retweeted it because I
Damn.
thoroughly agree. I do remember him tweeting that. He said, "I am the best something right now." But yeah, pull that up real quick.
Pull it
for me,
up,
'cause
man,
I think we need to see that.
Fill me in too.
Because honestly, I think we need to see that right now. Because honestly, truthfully, if you guys are from Buffalo, first of all, if you're from Buffalo and watching this and you don't know who Benny the Butcher is, something's wrong.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not going to ridicule you too much because maybe you're just uncultured. And
Right.
but that's why the Botch Pod is here to culture you.
Yeah.
We have Tony on here to
Yeah.
culture you for this reason. And
Let me
this
give
reason
them a
only.
little rundown
Yes,
too,
give
just
a
so they
reason.
understand, because
Give
these
it.
people might not know, but they might be Bills fans. So to tell you,
Exactly.
Benny went on the Kim Pagula podcast. Matter of fact, she has a podcast.
Okay.
Her and Maddie
Okay.
Glab, I think it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kim's got a
Yeah.
podcast. She just does it, I think, once during the season, the games, each game. So he went on there, kicked it. She said they own a music label, country music label down in Tennessee, and she thought it would be cool if Benny did, a Bills song. So with that being said, we went to the studio, got to work. He didn't want to do a song and make it all, one and done type of thing or copy
Yeah.
other flow. He did it and went and did what Benny the Butcher does. He made an anthem, something that he knows, because you know what the Bills anthems?
Oh,
They're quick, they come on, they get you pumped up, and it's back to business.
Yep.
So a bunch of us all worked on it. I'm actually credited as a songwriter on it. My first joint, I'm credited as a songwriter.
Go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Benny.
Congrats.
And I'll tell you one thing right now. I pulled into every single tailgate this year
Yeah.
with him, either filming for him, partying with him.
Yeah.
Anytime I was at the tailgate, I'm telling you right now, no matter where we were, because we tailgate in different lots, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We were in different lots a couple times. No matter where we were, we heard that anthem,
Yeah.
and we heard it blasting.
Right.
Like, I personally know family members of mine, you know who you are, family members of mine who didn't
Blasting
even
that
know I had connections with him, who has connections with Benny, and I heard them listening to it, and I'm like, is that Benny on
Yeah.
the radio?
Last
it is.
season, when we first dropped it, was even crazier. There were so many people tagging them at parties, everything. Just
Yeah.
everybody's so happy to get a new official anthem.
Not only a new one, just, in my opinion,
Not like any
Hang
of
on.
the
What
other
about
anthems.
this? I
The
got
best.
your team captain shaking at the coin toss.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm
son.
so-
And then the Bills people, made the video, and they got they really put that together.
I just-
Shout out
Yeah.
to the Bills too
the
for
video,
putting
I
that
saw you guys
together.
on the field, you guys were
Yeah.
out there.
That was awesome.
All right,
That
so
was
I
good.
got the tweet right here.
There we go.
right?
Okay, what do you got?
All right.
Can't remember
So
exactly.
Benny
I'm sorry.
said, I can admit I'm not the best rapper. One of, yeah, but not the best. My presence is just bigger because I'm way more authentic, genuine, articulate, really down to earth, flyer, hungrier,
Yeah.
more of a hustler,
Real
more
shit.
of a boss, and sturdier than
He's talking that shit. Those are all the ingredients that they can't fuck with. My boy, we got the ingredients, man.
dudes. I'm white, so I'm not gonna say the word.
I normally say ninjas instead of that.
Ninjas, say ninjas. Start over. Then ninjas.
More than ninjas. That's why my shit more appealing and what makes me better.
See, that's the tweet I'm talking about. Round of
Benny on
applause
that.
for that.
That's
baby.
straight facts.
Round of applause for
Yeah,
that.
Benny
See,
said
that's
it,
what I was
man.
talking about. I was talking about that tweet, guys. Like, listen, Benny, he recognizes he's still coming up.
Right.
Benny recognizes everything that's going on, but he's still
Humble.
he's humble.
shit.
First, he's humble. He's still
he's
tough.
humble,
Sometimes he
and
talks
he's
his shit.
humble.
Yeah.
He runs his shit.
Right.
He knows what he is, and he's not afraid to say
And let
it.
me tell you guys something too. This is he says this is a quote from one of his new songs that's on Channel Talk 4. He says, how does he say? He says, they say I'm the best. I never say it, but they all at my shows all chanting it. I went and got it. I did what they couldn't, and I got receipts. So he's like, that's the thing about Benny is, you got Snoop Dogg inviting him to the house, wanting to sign him. You got Jay-Z inviting him to the house. You got
that's Hova, baby.
You got the Locks, Jadakiss, Styles, and Chic. These are like our idols growing up. You got Raekwon from the Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Raekwon.
You got
baby.
even Meek Mill, who's another guy who's
Meek up in
similar
there.
to Benny. You got J. Cole. You got all these big guys. You know, whether it's Jim Jones, any of the guys you can think of. But all these guys, you know, putting their arm around Benny and, you know, him giving them, I would call it CPR respectfully, like, because they're all like, man, you make me want to rap again. Hey, get on my album. Lil Wayne put Benny on the album. Like, all these people, you know, and Benny never lets that go to his head, as he says on his new song. You know, he just has all that in him. And, you know, and sometimes when people talk that shit, of course he's going to bring it up. Because they're all been telling them this.
Yeah.
We all know this.
No,
you
you're
know?
right.
Rap,
You're right.
you know
your
what
crew,
I mean?
Your
It's
crew
like,
and everybody around him knows it.
it's like rap music is like stocks. And we got all the inside stock info to know our shit's going through the roof.
Yeah.
But you're there, and it's just,
You know, it's like, and it just makes you, you know, me, even as a hip-hop fan, I've been a hip-hop fan my whole life, like, since a young kid, going to Hills, stealing shit with my cousins, stealing cassette tapes, and listening to No Way Out and Bone Thugs, Eternal 1999, the first of the month, all that stuff. Like, that's, you know, even Coolio, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, going back to when I'm 7th, 8th grade and shit like that. And, you know, and it's like, now being in the business, you start, like, saying, like, man, damn, that's how this person is. I don't even like their shit anymore, man. Because I'm a loyal guy, you know. I'm like, damn, man, you done let me down, man.
Yeah.
It's like that, right?
I saw you were saying on your story, was it today? You were saying something about Yo Gotti, 50 Cent.
Oh, yeah. The one kid that interviewed me, Sam, he interviewed me and asked me who I'd love to see Benny work with. And I said I would love to see him work with Yo Gotti. But, you know,
Gotti's that dog.
Yeah, he's just one of the few guys that we met a couple times, but we didn't get to really get something done yet with.
Yeah.
You know, Yo Gotti.
I always liked Yo Gotti. I saw him a couple times live.
Yeah, and at this point, I got to add a little Dirk and Kodak Black to the list because we love them guys.
Oh,
we hung around with Dirk a few times, and Kodak's just a funny dude, man. We
like
him.
Oh, man, dude.
Awesome.
I mean, he is prime
I
for...
feel like Benny at 50 would be...
Oh, Benny at 50 would be
huge.
absolutely insane.
That'd be huge.
Now, you mentioned Snoop. Just going back to that quick.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously with the whole podcast thing, look at this man dipping back in.
Yeah.
Dipping back
in there,
in,
my boy.
baby.
Getting that yum.
I'm telling you, those are really good, man. Those are so good.
That's that shit Justin Bieber was singing about, the yum.
I got that
Yeah.
He was singing about the luxury sauce.
The Luxor sauce, baby. So we were Snoop Dogg.
Say what's up in here. This is my man who
what's up,
started
man?
it all, responsible
I'm
for
gonna
it
be
all.
honest with y'all.
Right here.
Man. Big
I'm
BSF.
gonna be completely honest with y'all. This is interview, but I just want to let y'all know that this is the best motherfucker to interview because he ill. He bridged the gap between the racial shit, the music industry, and the underground. You know what I'm saying? Even come with the BSF shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Black Soprano family. He let people know you ain't gotta be black, you ain't gotta be white, green, or nothing.
Right.
It's about being family and everybody under one umbrella. The escalate anything that you want to do.
Buffalo
You know what I'm saying? So, far as his Buffalo, he one of the biggest brand ambassadors in Buffalo individually. You know what I'm saying? So this city boy, big BSF, let me get out y'all shit.
man.
I'll be honest with you,
brother.
I'll be honest with you. We were hoping for that. Get over here.
Yeah,
We're hoping for that. That's what I'm talking about.
Boy,
We
be
need-
doing the game
It's
shit,
the box
jumping through the
spot,
table.
man.
My boy, he's
Dion-
at the show.
Remember Dion threw him through the table in Dion's yard right here?
My man.
Yo. Steelers game. Home opener this year.
Oh yeah,
I was right next to you. I was obnoxious as fuck, bro.
I had the bitch.
I was
I wanted,
hammered.
I had the bitch with me. I won it about 10, 15 years with a big ass booty. That's why I did it like that. You hear me?
I was so drunk. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Big ass booty. Told her, he's wanted her. I said, you know what? Cause she never been to a game. I'm like, yo, she live in Atlanta now. I'm like, yo, come to Buffalo. She come to Buffalo. I whipped out them Buffalo Bills tickets. Boom! Yeah.
come on down, baby.
Yeah.
Seal the deal.
Y'all get y'all got shit off Tony Denise though. I'm chilling.
All right, baby.
Thank
bro.
you, thank you.
That's the man responsible for it all, man, right there.
Yeah.
Shout out City
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was
Yeah.
honestly hoping for a little bit of interruption. He said you text him earlier with City Boy.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping for a little interruption. I'm not gonna
There you
lie.
go, man.
It's
You
a
got the
Botch pod.
interruption,
That's what we
man.
got. We're not professional here. Nothing here is professional. Let's be honest.
I tell you, you got the most exclusive because he don't like doing interviews.
Yeah.
I'm trying to even recall any he's done recently.
Really?
He hasn't yet.
Good. Okay,
I did
cool.
ask him if he wanted to
Botch
jump
pod.
on here. He said he
The
might
Botch
say what's
pod.
up, but
The
he doesn't
Botch
like
pod.
interviews.
I'm really glad we got that. I'm really
Yeah.
glad we got
That's
that.
special.
Though, yeah.
Well, I think we're on Snoop Dogg. So,
Okay, yeah.
So, speaking on podcasts and everything, what we're doing,
Yeah.
So Joe Rogan, obviously.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
Snoop Dogg on.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I knew who Benny was, and I listen to Joe Rogan a lot. But
Yeah.
sorry, that was a burp. The Bud Light next.
Yeah.
Bud Light, what up?
Mine's almost gone.
Bud
Yes,
Light,
sir.
Bud Light. We might need another one for Tony over
We
here.
get another one. Fuck it.
Another one. So,
DJ Khaled, another one.
another one.
Oh, this is strawberry. Should I stick with lime? I'll stay with lime if we got. Shit.
There's 2 strawberries in a row. Uh-oh.
Black
What do you got
cherry?
there? Black cherry?
Damn.
Grab the man a lime if you got a
I'm
lime.
gonna go with black cherry.
We're going black cherry.
Lime's gone.
Oh, you drank lime on the way?
Fuck it. Black
God.
cherry it is. So go ahead, Joe Rogan.
So yeah, I was listening to Joe Rogan one day. You know, see, he has Snoop Dogg on, the legend, the myth. You know?
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Everybody knows Snoop Dogg. Everybody knows Snoop Dogg. It was on the most shared for Joe Rogan. And I listen to Joe Rogan a lot. And so I just throw on some Snoop Dogg. Like, Snoop Dogg's cool. I like Snoop Dogg. Love
Yeah.
his music. Vintage
Right.
Snoop Dogg back in the day. But I was super surprised, and not in a bad way, but I was super surprised Snoop Dogg came up in there, and more than one occasion throughout the whole interview, he said multiple times, like, first hour, then it was like third hour, he threw out Benny the Butcher, then he started playing Benny the Butcher, and I was sitting there like,
Ooh.
oh my God, this is Joe Rogan's podcast. Like, this
Yeah.
is like, and like, obviously right
He went
now
on
with
pretty
everything
much the
going
biggest
on,
platform.
that's
Biggest
the biggest
podcast in the world.
biggest podcast, and
Wow.
like he just said, biggest platform. Like that's bigger than
Yeah.
any news station. Like, wow, he's juicing him. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, like
No, that's a genuine
That's a
relationship
beautiful
right
thing.
there. That's a genuine thing. He's got a lot of love for Benny. He came after Benny himself, and he's got a lot of plans for Benny and even our BSF. Now
Yeah.
that he took over Death Row,
yeah,
you know, he's hoping down the road after Def Jam, because he also has a big piece over at Def Jam.
yeah. He was
Now-
saying that earlier. Yeah,
Yeah, so now he's like, hey, after Def Jam, because the Def Jam thing is one album, maybe we might slide over there, or even just get some of our artists over there with Death Row, East Coast, whatever it might
Yeah.
be. But he knows he loves our music, and he's one of them guys. Even we just were at his party. We've hung out with him many times now.
yeah. I've seen you guys on Instagram.
Yeah, we've hung out many times at this point. It's like sometimes we don't get pictures and stuff, so people don't know. But
No, but
we were
yeah.
just at his party, man. That was a real West Coast party, man. He had an album listening party.
Yeah.
A lot of OGs were there. Even Gary V, the dude, you know,
Gary V, I know
he talks all
Gary
that
V,
shit. I
yeah.
couldn't believe he was there. Like, there was
following-
just people you wouldn't
Gary
even
V
think
and
that were
Snoop?
there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
I've been
Gary
following,
V.
Yeah.
I shook his
following
hand and
Gary
like,
V
you know,
since like
like,
2014.
damn, right? He
Yeah.
talks good shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I could have believed to see him. I wanted to get a picture with him, but we were all like moving
It happens,
through
it
at
happens,
the same
you know,
time,
yeah.
and I'm like, damn, I wish I would have got a pic with Gary V. Because
It's
he's like
cool, though.
motivational dude, but it was cool to see him there.
Sorry, you'll get another opportunity.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
know
that's
that.
how a lot of it is. Like
That's
same thing with
cool.
Jay-Z. I met Jay-Z probably like
Well, Sam,
5 times and never once asked for a picture.
I
Even
was
though
scoping, I
could've.
was scoping through some Instagrams earlier. I saw Jay-Z in
The-
some of them. I'm like,
Yeah, there's one video
That's
that went
old.
viral of me walking him through at
Okay.
our California show just before the pandemic. It's funny because in my head I was like, damn, I hope someone catches this shit is raw, because I look over. Here's the stage. There's a rail here and a rail here, and this is the stage. So I'm standing on the stage in the back, you know, making sure no one comes over the rail. But they're all backstage guys, you know what I mean? So whoever's behind this rail is backstage guys, but they're just not
Yeah. Okay.
You know, because all the best of Buffalo deal with each other. So on St. Joseph's Day, the Italian holiday, he has the greatest layout. Huge, big, long card tables. Mike Pekka, Baby Joe Macy.
Yeah.
All your favorite Buffalo guys. Passing out food to people who are in need for free. Like I'm talking about lasagna, all types of shit, not the regular pizza. On St. Joseph's Day, he gives them Italian dishes. You know, so he gives back is what I was getting to. You know, he sponsors, you see they sell slices at the stadium, the Sabres, all that, you know, costs money and stuff, and he does it for the city and contributes, and, you know, he does a lot. Same thing with Russ Salvatore, shout him out, because he does a lot of donating. You know, years ago when they used to black the games out and say, hey, you can't watch the Bills game unless we sell this many tickets. Russ used to go buy the tickets just to get the game on the TV. I'm giving the people Buffalo history right here because I want you to support the people who try to help you.
You're
And again, the family shit, you know what I mean?
You're right.
That's what we talk about. That's what we talk about.
Salvatore's and Lenova like related at all?
I think not directly, but really just through the love of Buffalo and just being a small town and you know having the same game plans. Like if you read Russell's got a book. You read Russell's book and you know it's just Buffalo history and it's a secret blueprint. I never really read either, but that's one book I actually read.
When do you have time to read?
Yeah.
My man Tony.
Russ started at selling just pizzas on the east side because there's two groups of Italians. You got the Sicilians that were on the west side, and then you got the Italians that were on like the east side, you know, years ago. And he started selling pizzas. I gotta tell you all this quick story.
Yeah.
He started selling pizzas, and then he moved out to Trans Road, got a deal on a building, and some customers came there. He used to park nice cars out front, so they're like, oh, this place might have some stuff going on. Yeah. That's why you still see that motto, like, of a nice car out there. Yeah. So some of his customers from the east side came out there, and they're like, they went in there thinking they were going to order pizza, and they're like, he doesn't have it on the menu no more. It's steak and lobster and stuff like that. And he was like, man, it kind of hurt him, but he had to stick with his motto. Like, I wanted to go high end and go to another market. And, hey, I love y'all, but I'm trying to expand and stuff like that. And you see what it did for him. It turned into a hotel and, you know. Everything. And he's just a very generous guy, as most Italian people are.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool.
For the city.
For the city, baby.
For the Bills Mafia, too.
All right, boys. I think we're about ready to wrap it up here.
Wrap it up. Shout out to all the best of Buffaloes, man.
We're here with the Botch Pod. Tony Deniro, thank you so much.
Thank y'all, man.
Seriously, thank you so much.
Whatever
we got going. Thank you so much.
We fuck with y'all to the
Seriously.
fullest, man. Big time.
Seriously, Tony.
Rock on.
Bills Mafia all the way.
Bills fucking Mafia, and guess what? We're going to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yes,
and we're going to be riding with the Bills. And if someone gets fucking stupid when we're out of town at the championship game, we're fucking slapping them just like Dion. Oh, hang on. Just like Stephon Diggs shouldered that little bitch. He's lucky I didn't run out that field and fuck him up. That fucking Kansas City Chiefs bitch ran out there and tried to run the Buffalo thing. He's lucky I didn't find his ass and fuck his ass up, man.
Find yourself in that.
Shout out Stephon Diggs shoulder blasting that bitch. And then Dion throw his fucking shoe in the field. Dion threw his shit in the crowd. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That. And if he's listening to this, man, I'll slap the shit out of you with your jersey on. And I'll fucking make you wear a Bills jersey, bitch.
Yo, thank you guys so much for listening.
Love y'all,
this
man.
has
I'm
been
a
the
good
Botch
guy,
Pod.
man. You know.
Botch Pod.
Thank you.